Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Friday Morning Live Show. The live show's podcast and meta content is brought to you every week by these loyal sponsors. McGraw-Webb Chevrolet on the bypass in Camden, Alabama, serving their customers for 30 years. Join the McGraw-Webb Chevy family today. Tucker ATV, Jackson, Alabama, your local servicing Polaris Hustler Echo dealer with an international reputation. CT Ward Power Sports in Camden, Alabama, XL Godfrey Hurricane Boats powered by Mercury and Yamaha engines, your water skiing gear headquarters on Lake Millis Ferry. Safford Trading Company and Safford Equipment under the tower in Safford, Alabama, home of your residential and commercial lawn care bundle bear. Wildlife Management Solutions in Eutaw, Alabama. Let the guys at WMS select the right seed and blends for your soil type. South Alabama Kubota and Reynolds on the Strip in Monroeville, Alabama. Kubota and Skag Zero Turns, the right Kubota tractor for the right price. Thanks for supporting the Gettin' Outdoors sponsors and enjoy the show.
Getting outdoors, Big Daddy Lord, talking about everything he knows, from the riverbanks to the holler. Country boys, way of life out in the woods and on the water. Yeah, we're getting outdoors, Big Daddy Lawler. Big Daddy Lawler.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Gettin' Outdoors live show. It is the first day of December 2023. We are live from the Lawler Timber Company Gramping Hills Outdoor Media Center. 58 degrees outside, a few showers in the area, southeast winds 6 miles an hour. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Tommy D, of course, is tuned in up in Ann Arbor, Michigan. And Moody Manus, good morning, Moody. Miss Tina down in Millis Ferry. Old Thunder's tuned in. Slim ain't going to be here, and Grandma Karen ain't going to be here today. We'll miss him. Old Bucky Barrett's tuned in. Miss Jill up in Boston, Massachusetts. Good morning to you, Jill. Brian Hale, how you? Rusty Pearson, how you doing this morning? Jessica Smith down at the beach area in Bridgeport, and Mark Brunner, good morning to you, my friend. Jolly Owens, good morning to you. Appreciate all y'all tuning in. Leon Andrews tuned in this morning. I appreciate everybody tuning in. We got a lot going on this weekend. I'm going to start off with an event that's going on tomorrow at Coffeyville Baptist Church in Coffeyville, Alabama. They are having a squirrel tournament tomorrow. It is no entry fee, and the way it works is You're going to have to harvest your squirrels, individual competition, from the beginning of legal shooting hours until the weigh-in. The weigh-in will begin at 10:30 to 12 o'clock, and you just bring your sack of squirrels, up to 8 squirrels in. I guess they're going to weigh them. Yeah, they're going to weigh them. You shoot 8 squirrels. So if you guys know any fox squirrels, y'all might want to hit them fox squirrel woods. But it will be at the Coffeyville First Baptist Church, 23261 Highway 69, Coffeyville, Alabama. Uh, each bag must be checked in prior to the 12 o'clock weigh-in. Limit of 1 bag per individual, per hunter. And they will have a meal at the church. And I hear they got some awesome raffle prizes they're going to raffle off. And they're also going to have a speaker tomorrow at noon at the Coffeyville Baptist Church in Coffeyville, Alabama squirrel tournament. That's going to be a whole lot of fun. And if y'all listen to me and George Henry this morning on the radio, we were talking about this big event tomorrow in Demopolis, Alabama. Christmas on the River is a huge event in Demopolis, Alabama. And I put a video up. Todd Prater with Black Belt News Network did an interview with the guy that does the floats for Christmas on the River. I didn't know it was such a big deal, but they work on those floats all year round, and I'm telling you, it is quite a production. And if you've never seen Christmas on the River, you need to be at Demopolis City Landing tomorrow afternoon at about 6 o'clock. They have a big barbecue championship going on, and of course the nautical parade, and then they have fireworks after it. Now, I don't know what the rain's going to do, if they happen to postpone it, or I'll let you know. Yeah, I'm sure they'll let me know, and I'll let y'all know. But right now, Christmas on the River is scheduled for tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Then Sunday on Lay Lake, the Lay Lake Sunday Crappie Series, they will be having a crappie tournament out of Beeswax Landing. You can sign up at Beeswax Landing. The tournament you can first cast at 6:30, going to weigh in at 3 o'clock, $125 per boat. You can have 5 anglers per boat. And all the information is on their Facebook page. Go to Lay Lake Sunday Crappie Series Facebook page, and they got all the information on there, who to contact. But if you want to fish in a good crappie tournament, show up at Beeswax Landing at about 6 o'clock Sunday morning for the Lay Lake Sunday Classic. And then Tuesday night, right here in downtown Camden, from 5 o'clock till 8 o'clock p.m., Christmas in Camden. And I understand they have a lot of vendors coming in there, all the stores. Let me tell you, if you hadn't been to Camden, I rode through Camden at 5 a.m. on Black Friday, and it looked like the parking lot at Walmart in Thomasville. It was so many cars, and we have so many new stores downtown. Of course, it's anchored by Coast to Coast True Value in downtown Camden, a shopping experience you'll never forget. We got Jackson Station now opened up, the Fox and the Hen. Molly has got her shop downtown. It's a new shop called River and Company downtown. There's several new shops. I don't know nothing about them because it's mostly ladies' clothing stores. But of course, the Pecan downtown, some of the best food you will ever eat. So if you have not been to downtown Camden, make your plans to be there Tuesday night, 5 to 8 o'clock. They're going to have music. They're going to have all kind of stuff going on. Of course, Santa Claus will be there. And I understand it could be a Grinch show up and try to ruin Tuesday night, but we're not going to let that happen. Y'all make your plans to be in Camden Tuesday afternoon, starting at 5 o'clock till 8 o'clock. It's going to be a great time to kick off Christmas in Camden 2023. Also, let me tell you about some of these This is a Monroe County event coming up. The Monroe County Young Farmers Big Doe Roundup will be December the 7th through the 9th. That's next weekend. All the weigh-ins will be at the Frisco City Farmers Co-op in Frisco City, Alabama. Monroe County Farmers Federation is sponsoring first place, $500. Frisco City Farmers Co-op, second place, $300. Third place is sponsored by South Alabama Kubota, $250. Youth 15 and under, $250, sponsored by the First South Farm Credit. And a wild card is a pallet of corn, sponsored by Bell Feed and Seed, plus additional wildcat drawings will be announced. Now, the tickets are $20 in advance or $25 the day of the tournament. It's 2 days, really, 7, 8, 9, 3 days. Frisco City Farmers Co-op or through any Monroe County Young Farmer member, you can get your tickets. All entries will be included in the wild card drawing. You do not have to enter a doe to be eligible for the drawing. That's kind of like the Wilcox Area Chamber contest. All right, here's how it works now. This is for the Monroe County Young Farmers Big Doe Roundup next weekend, December the 7th, 8th, and 9th. Any doe taken December the 7th through the 9th will be brought to the Frisco City Farmers Co-op to be weighed. The deer must be field dressed prior to arrival. So you got to field dress him. You got to hang him up and get them guts out of him before he will be weighed and entered. Tickets must be provided or purchased at this time. Winners will be announced Saturday night, December the 9th. You do not have to be present to win. The Monroe County Young Farmers will be grilling out prior to the announcement on Saturday night. You are invited to join us for a good time, good fellowship, and some good stories, I guarantee you. If you want to know any more about this Monroe County Young Farmers Big Doe Roundup, you can check out their Facebook page or call Christopher Bell at 251-593-8958 or Jake Tucker at 251-714-6130. That's going to be a fun time next weekend at the Monroe County Young Farmers Big Doe Contest. And if you listen to the podcast this week, podcast number 246, I had Mr. Dent Bell on there. He told us all about Cornwallis and the Big Doe contest that he's having that also includes 41 counties, and it is for all the does that are harvested will be donated to area food banks. So and all that information is on my Facebook page. I tell you, it's the same way. It is December the 14th, 15th, and 16th, which is 2 weeks from this weekend. You have to buy a ticket. Tickets are $100 a piece, but those tickets, y'all, are mostly a donation to get this food to the needy during Christmas time. This is a great event put on by Cornwallis and Donation Outdoors. Now, if you kill a doe on the 14th or the 15th, you can field dress it. It's got to be field dressed before you weigh it. Take a picture of it with your ticket and the scales and send it to Cornwallis to be entered. Now, on Saturday, Donation Outdoors is going to have their TV show at Cornwallis in Lowndes County, and they want everybody to bring their does that day and get on TV. They're going to film it. They're going to have a big deal. They're going to have a big eating. They'll cook some hogs. That will be on Saturday the 16th at the Big Doe Contest put on by Cornwallis and Donation. I do have some tickets. I know there's some tickets down at McGraw-Webb Chevrolet. So it's 2 Big Doe contests going on right as we speak. Well, not as we speak, but next weekend. All right, let's see what I wanted to go over now. I wanted to go over the winners last weekend. Let's see. Good Lord, y'all putting some comment. Let's see. Tommy D is doing his thing like he always does. Good morning, David Royal. Doug Pugh, good morning to you, my friend. Rick Pipkins tuned in. It's a hound dog down there. And let me tell you what, Rick Pipkins found this dog. He's down there at his house on Cobb's Landing Road. He might make a good tracking dog, but he needs to get rid of that dog. So if anybody is in a needing a good dog, get up with old Rick Pipkins down there on Cobb's Landing Road. I put this picture up on my Facebook page the other day. Good morning, Robert Jones, Chick Melton. Good morning to you. Appreciate y'all all tuning in. Travis Lee's tuned in this morning. All right, I want to go over the Hunters Appreciation Day last week. They had the Les Moore Memorial Big Buck Hog Contest. And here are your winners. Jeff Bagwell won the Big Buck Contest. Paul Suggs was second. Destiny Dawson won the women's division, and Alexander Terry won the juvenile division. Ben Harris had the biggest hog at last weekend's Pineapple Appreciation, Hunters Appreciation Day, Les Moore Memorial Big Buck Hog Contest, and I heard it was a heck of a crowd there. It was a beautiful, beautiful weekend last weekend. We also had the Wilcox Area Chamber Big Doe Contest last weekend here in, if you hunt in Dallas, Lowndes, Butler, Monroe, Clark, Marengo, Wilcox County, you can get your Wilcox Area Chamber Big Buck Contest ticket and get in. That was the first of 3 Big Doe contests, and they had the first drawing also. Josh Thomas won the Big Doe contest with a 117-pound doe. Craig Gamble was second with a 116-pound doe. That's just 1 pound. And then 2 pounds, Ken Chance had 114. So 117, 116, 114 is what won the Wilcox Area Chamber first of 3 Big Doe contests last weekend. And they also had the drawing, and dang, I done forgot who won the drawing, but somebody won $250 at the drawing. I thought I had it wrote down, but I don't. But anyway, they had the first of 3 drawings also last weekend. Duck season starts tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning is duck season, and every duck hunter that I know, the worse the weather, the better the duck season. So it looks like they're gonna have their choice of rain and wind, and it ain't gonna be cold, but it's gonna be bone chilling in the morning for the opening of 2023 duck season. And I always like to do this for my old buddy David Gaston, who's been in the duck calling business a long, long time, and he's now mentoring his grandson Gaston, and Gaston has put my old buddy David back to work. But here's a sample of one of his duck calling, his duck calling with his speckle-bellied goose call, David Gaston Custom Call.
Dog, that's pretty good. Sounds good to me. It's yours.
That's my buddy. Now, I tell you, I have been over there and watched him turn them calls. Now, I know a lot of y'all say a duck call's a duck call, but let me tell you, Gaston's Custom Calls. And David turns all the calls himself. But what is unique about Gaston's Custom Calls is David tunes each call himself. Now, let me tell you, that's perfect Christmas gift, by the way, and they got them at Dunn Sports in Thomasville. But a Gaston's Custom Call is, David has a musician's ear, is what I call it. He can hear stuff that the average person can't hear. And he can blow that duck call when he gets that reed trimmed just like he wants it. Before he puts it in that box and puts it on the shelf or ships it to his customer, he has got the ear and he's got that thing tuned perfectly. And I've seen him do it. I don't know how he does it, but he does a darn good job. I don't know if I've been getting a report every morning from Mr. David Stinson at the Roland Cooper State Park. They are really doing good down there. If you have not visited the new managers and the new people at Roland Cooper State Park, they have been taken back over by the State of Alabama State Parks Division. They're doing a great job. A lot of fishing and camping going on down there. And you keep up with the Facebook page, you can see we keep up with what's going on down there. He gives us a daily report of water temperatures, what they're catching, and it's been some good fish caught down at Roland Cooper State Park. Big announcement this week. I knew about it. I was privy to it. Kay Donaldson shared the information with me a couple of months ago. But next Thursday, this is nothing cut in stone, but next Thursday, I think she will be in Camden to unveil the brand new ABT 1 and 2 wrapped trucks for Alabama Bass Trail 100. And this year we have new sponsors for the ABT 100 for 24, 25, and the ABT Tournament Trail. Landers McCarty Chevrolet is in the North Division. That's up in Florence, Alabama. And our very own McGraw-Webb Chevrolet in Camden, Alabama is the sponsor for this year's Alabama Bass, 2024 and 2025 Alabama Bass Trail and Alabama Bass Trail 100, and they will be coming to McGraw-Webb Chevrolet. Thursday is scheduled right now. That could change, but right now we are looking for Kay to be down here Thursday, and she is going to unveil the new trucks and take photos, have photo ops and press down there at McGraw-Webb Chevrolet, and we're mighty proud. Now, I sat in a meeting yesterday with Edgar, Frank, and Christopher, and Dan Teal, and they are working on right now a McGraw-Webb Chevrolet incentive for the 450 anglers that will be fishing the Alabama Bass Trail South and the 100 anglers that will be fishing the Alabama Bass Trail 100. And when I say incentive, what that means is they are putting together a package that if you are driving a McGraw-Webb Chevrolet 22, 23, or 24 model, and you happen to win one of those Alabama Bass Trail South tournaments or one of those ABT 100 tournaments, and you are launching your boat with a McGraw-Webb Chevrolet, it's going to be some kind of incentive. They hadn't figured it out yet, but I promise you, it's going to be worth your trip if you are an ABT angler to McGraw-Webb Chevrolet in Camden, Alabama, to buy that new pickup truck. I guarantee you that. Now, also, I don't know how many of y'all looked at it. I'm going to try to paste the, this is the link. I just put it up in the message boards. This is the link to a film that Miss Nora Long, she came, spent the day with me back in September. And we went all over the lake. We went all over the place. She interviewed me, and she put this film together. It's called Muscle Memory. Tommy D, I wish you and it would share it with all of your friends at the chat board, because let me tell you, this girl, and I didn't know her from Adam's house cat, but the way she put this film together, it is one of, and not just because I'm in it now, but it is one of the best conservation films I have ever seen. And there's the link up there in the chat board. So I urge y'all to go watch it. It's 20 minutes long, so have about 20 minutes to watch it, but I think you will really enjoy it. Good morning, Mr. Jimmy Cook. It is a rainy day here in our area, and it's going to be rainy all weekend, I'm afraid. But ain't nothing we can do about it. Y'all don't go nowhere. We'll be right back right after a word from these loyal sponsors. Southern Oak Outdoors, formerly Willingham Sports, Demopolis, Alabama. Cody and Rachel Wallace, new owners, where tradition, the hunt, and the catch are only half the adventure. River Legend Outfitters, Citronelle, Alabama, your one stop for all things hunting, fishing, and outdoors. Home of the frogging tournaments. Coast to coast true value in downtown Camden, a shopping experience you will never forget. Bubba and Joe Allen Dunn at Dunn Sports in Thomasville, Alabama, across from McDonald's. Outfitters for the serious sportsman. Rack and Reel Sports Grill next to Piggly Wiggly in Camden, home of the all-you-can-eat wings on Thursday night, where anglers and hunters meet for supper. Community Neighbor Bank with locations in Greenville, Camden, Pine Hill, and Grove Hill, serving rural Alabama since 1906, bringing you the Gettin Outdoors weather since 2007. Harris Farm Marketplace Feed and Seed in Possum Bend, Alabama. Family-owned, family-grown, garden-fresh produce, specialty meats, pigskin, sauce, hoop cheese, and coming soon, old-fashioned grits and cornmeal. Plaza Golf Cart Sales in Demopolis and Tuscaloosa, your easy-go superstore. Town Country United Bank, Camden, Alabama. Proud sponsors of the Town Country United Bank Hunting and Fishing Report every week on the Gettin Outdoors podcast. Lawler Timber Company, Camden, Alabama. Family-owned independent business offering professional forestry services and home of the Grampian Hills Outdoor Media Center. Class Storage on the bypass in Camden, Alabama. Safe, secure storage for that motorhome, boat, or camper. ClassStorageLLC.com. Thanks for supporting the Gettin Outdoors sponsors. Now, let's get back to the live show. All right, and we welcome back everybody. Lowell Butts, good morning to you, my friend. Good to see you on here this morning. I hadn't seen you in a while. Hope you and yours are doing well. Let's go over the Jim Hardy, good morning to you. I'm doing good. It's a beautiful day in Coosa County at Outdoor Friends Forever. It ain't a beautiful day down here, Jim Hardy. It's a messy old morning, but it's going to be a perfect weekend for you duck hunters. Duck season comes in the morning. Let's go over to Grandma Karen Community Neighbor Bank weekend weather forecast, and Grandma Karen is on a doctor's appointment, not going to be here today, but I think Tommy D is going to post the weather. There it is. Weather for Grandma Karen in California. Good morning, Joey Kirby. Ed McCormick, good morning to you. Robin's Quail Farm, good morning from Tupelo, Mississippi. Appreciate you tuning in now, Robin's Quail Farm. Cindy Fisher, my sweet friend. Good morning to you, darling. I would love to see you and kiss you on the cheek one of these days. We missed each other at the lumberjack competition, but our paths across one day. All right, here is your Community Neighbor Bank Grandma Karen weather forecast for the first weekend of December 2023, and it's a wet one. Today, showers and possibly a thunderstorm before noon, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after noon. High near 73, southeast winds 5 to 15 miles an hour. Coming southwest in the afternoon, winds could gust as high as 20 miles an hour. Chance of rain today, 80%. Tonight, showers and a possible thunderstorm, low around 64, south winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 90% tonight. And then Saturday morning, you duck hunters, now it's going to be 64 degrees when you wake up. So them alligators and them water boxes will be moving around in the morning on that river. But it's going to be showers and thunderstorms, high 71, south winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusts as high as 20 miles an hour. Chance of rain tomorrow, 100%. And then tomorrow night, hopefully that rain's going to be gone before the Christmas on the River in Demopolis. But according to my report showers and a possible thunderstorm, low around 58, south winds 5 to 10 miles an hour, chance of rain Saturday night 80%, but let's hope it's done gone through by Saturday night. Then Sunday, a 30% chance of showers before noon, mostly cloudy with a high near 67, west winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 45, west winds 10 miles an hour, and that is your Grandma Karen Community Neighbor Bank weekend detailed weather forecast. And looks like out in California, it's looking great for the next 10 days with highs in the mid 60s, lows in the mid 40s, no rain in sight, lots of sunshine. Put your shades on if you're going out. Stay safe, and everyone, let's hope Grandma Karen is back next week. Oh, by the way, roll tide and go blue. That's from Tommy D. Roll tide, Tommy D. I tell you, I ain't gonna say nothing about last week's game. It was a booger bag. Good morning, Dale Dearman. How you doing, my friend? Appreciate you tuning in this morning. I think that's about all I got for y'all this morning. Remember, if you are go hunt a fish or camp or whatever you're doing outdoors this weekend, remember to practice safety, safety, safety. Good morning, Lucas Gibson. How you doing, my friend? I did mention Joey Kirby's tuned in up in Owensboro, Kentucky, and Lucas, a big catfisherman. This is their kind of weather, in this catfishing weather. But anyway, if you do hunt, fish, duck hunters especially, going out in the morning, getting in that water, remember to practice safety, safety, safety. Everybody have a great, safe weekend. Doug Pugh, what did you say? The fish will catch a break this weekend. Might get to go Sunday, Doug, but looks like Saturday is out of the question. Let's see what I got here. So I'm looking, what is this right here? I don't know why I had that downloaded, but anyway, I saw that video. Let's see if I got you any more video. All right, here you go, Tommy D. Just for you, my old buddy Joe Allen and Donna honeymooning up at Dollywood, so he probably ain't watching. But just for you, Tommy D, here we go.
Joe Allen, me and you talked about this the other.
I ought to be ashamed of myself showing that, but it is funny. It is so funny. Every time, I can't help but laugh. That old Bud Williamson, he's tuned in this morning. Joe Allen is his hero. I appreciate you tuning in this morning, Bud. Remember the big squirrel tournament tomorrow morning, starting at 12 o'clock. They'll be weighing them in from 10:30 to 12 at Coffeyville Baptist Church. That's going to be a fun event. Good morning, Robbie Way. Appreciate you tuning in this morning. All right, guys, that's all I got this morning. I got some stuff I got to go do. Get ready for the weekend. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Remember to practice safety, safety, safety. Everybody have a great, safe weekend. Keep sending those pictures and videos, man. I can't get enough of them. Y'all work me to death, but I enjoy every minute of it. Just keep sending me those pirate ships and deers and squirrels and everything you got. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Let's see. I got two more comments. Let me check them out before we go. Oh, Miss Tina Norris is tuned in. Good morning, my dear. Appreciate you tuning in. All right, everybody. Y'all have a great, safe weekend. Now more than ever, God bless America. And remember what old Big Dad says. Get outdoors and roll tide.
Pap taught me every critter's track and how to set a hair trigger on a trap. He taught me to shoot, scale, and skin and make a snare with a leather strap. He taught me to be a part of the woods and all his woodsy tricks. Said you gotta walk soft on 2 light feet and try not to break no stick.